G'day, g'day. Hope you guys are all having a good one. Oh. Hopefully it's enough. I'm gonna be doing some level design. I did a little bit yesterday, but it was mostly during class, so it was gonna be a bit of a pain. And then I was mostly following class, and then class was... I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about it. I was very frustrated. You should. Nah, it was just issue upon issue. I follow the teacher thing for thing, and I was just getting issues upon issues. And then the teacher's like trying to help me, and then it's like he was struggling and stuff like that. And then it was getting a bit painful. Like one of them, I followed thing for thing. It was perfect. But then it was just one small thing of like my scene that I was using was slightly different. So instead of using, I just loaded a new scene. I loaded a new scene and was doing my project off of that. But apparently, you know, the new scene was using a dynamic mesh instead of a static mesh. I had no fucking clue that that was going to have an impact. I didn't even know it was a dynamic mesh, to be completely honest, because I just fucking loaded up a new scene in Unreal. So, and that caused the whole fucking thing to not work, and there are just so many issues. But we did a couple interesting things. One thing I never got working, but I'm not using it, so I'm not too bothered. We're doing procedural generation, which is tricky because that's all like coder stuff, and like we wouldn't generally be doing that. Oops, we're on the wrong monitor. And let's get going. How you doing, by the way, Beast? Doing your drama shit. Huh? Let me see if I can find. We got a bit of stuff going. Trigger? So we have this, like, for example, I can have, like, procedural chests around. So whenever I play, they're different. It chooses 3 of them. And they're randomly chosen. I could add more, for example, but yeah. Was fixing an animation before, now I'm a drawer. Oh, yeah. Your drawing going good? I'm assuming that's for your project. And then we had another thing. I got a couple of procedural things going, but not well. We're getting so many issues. I got BP shelves. It's a commission, so it's been fun. And it's almost working fine. It's not completely. So I've got this thing where I got like this button and it randomizes books. Then I can place items on here. But I've got 2 issues. One... Actually, no, I fixed this issue, so they do actually stay there. Before, they always moved to the center, so I did fix that. But then, they're meant to delete the last objects when you press randomize items. Couldn't figure out what was causing it, so... now it's incredibly annoying. And whenever I want to delete it, I gotta delete it all. Which makes no sense, because the script should be fine. On randomized items, I have, you know, I import the thing for each spawned actors, destroy loop. The only thing, what happened if I did instead of a for loop? No, for loop is definitely not what I'm after. So it's definitely for each, destroy actor. Array element, which should destroy the array. Spawned actors. But, and the actors being... Maybe it's because these aren't in here. No, because these aren't... No, that can't be right. It's a commission, so it's been found. That's good. I would have thought that it's because I don't have anything in here, but I'm guessing I wasn't supposed to. Because this is, these are not a mesh, it's an actor. Clear. But it's like this is just not doing anything. Oh no. I don't know. And the weird thing is, right, it works here. So in the randomized books, it works. It just doesn't work in the randomized items. But it's the same fucking script. Oh, looking good, looking good. Got some scepters going as well. Looking good, Amy. More like a weird mace. Fair. Now looking good, I like the purple. Blurple. I'm not gonna figure that one out. I don't think I'm gonna be able to figure that one out without watching the fucking tutorial back. But even then, I like copied it and the teacher was looking at my code and he couldn't figure it out, so I don't think I'd be able to figure it out then. And brains for you. Yeah, don't make me destroy you. It's a bit. You'd be pretty happy, Amy, because it's a bit rainy today. Oh! How much this mesh? Oh, there's some roots, is it? I don't know. That's weird. Very happy. Nice and cool for PC. I do agree with you on that one. My PC was high. Like, we're trying to do stuff in class, and I'm like struggling because I'm like, dude, my PC is like a ticking time bomb right now. Hey, oh, you got Nitro again. What is Maeve doing in your background, huh? She's being a bully. Oh, you even got a profile thingy? Oh, you got it for free? Well, you could have gotten another one for free if fucking Discord let me fucking send you them. Anyway, we've made a bit of progress. I did. Don't you start milling at me, Amy. So you can walk in. I've sort of changed how that goes, so it sort of like directs you towards the path, you know, where to go. which is pretty good. I turned it off because very quiet. But oh, where's the dribbler gone? Anyway, there's a dribbler. Hey! Not P drops. So it's a little bit quiet, and I need to play around with it. So when I'm gonna need some testing at some point. I'm gonna get some testing to make sure that everyone it's actually hearable for everybody, because it's to draw the attention away from going that way. But it's just finding the correct, you don't want it to be too loud, but you don't, because it's just droplets, you know what I mean? So stuff like that. Then I've added a couple of lights. I still have the base one so I can actually see what's going on. Then I closed off this area, so I just put a wall there. And then I've added a bit of a cave to this. So as you can sort of see here, we got a bit of a cave going there. So it blocks the character, so it's like a closed pass. Echoed footsteps. Oh yeah. So I think it's looking really good. I have a bit of an idea for where I want to go. Yeah. And so I've just got a couple of things. I got a couple rocks on the ground, so rocks have fallen down and stuff like that. I got some tree roots and shit. But you could ask, why are there tree roots under here? Thank you. Thank you. I could add the two swords, yeah, which reference I could do that. Why am I so small? What have you done to me, Amy? I'm like a pebble. Don't you start fucking calling me a pebble, huh? Yeah. Better watch yourself. Hey! You watch what you say. What the fuck did I just try doing? I was too absolutely mad. Why does EA own Peggle? Never question that, okay? Never question that. Oops. So I'm just trying to make this straight. See my tiling texture. It's a lot more normal than I thought there was. It's quite strong. Doing a good job though. Arnold, how's it going? Go check out my level design that I got so far. Okay, it's a little bit light because I realized that I can't actually see. But going good. So this is gonna, oh, I mean that's actually not too bad, but thank you. So you start off in a little house, then you get into this little cavern here. I'm gonna scatter some objects, but it's a work in progress. Then we got this little light beam, tells you to go, oh, that's obviously pointing, towards here, so keep going in here. Should do a horror game. I did a horror game last time. So this is a bit lighter than I want it to be because I did a bit of, I changed some of the lighting. So I'm also going to remove this obvious point light in the center here. But then we got some cool wall. Then this little... Since when was there a gap? Hold on. Nah, that was not there the first time, was it? Maybe I'm crazy. Okay, I need to close that. Regardless, and we got this little closed place here. But you didn't have a coder like me. True. There is that. I did a sneaky block there. Then we're just moving here, and I'm just playing around with making sure that this is straight, because we're going to have another... this is a fairly long passageway. There we go. Indeed, though. Dude, okay, hold on. You gotta give me a minute to crash out here. Since when was there a gap? That bewilders me. Okay, hold on. Obviously, I gotta close this gap. Maybe it was just so dark that, like, the darkness was confusing me. I just don't know how the fuck I missed that. And then I got a bit of audio design with some, like, dripping. Which I don't know if we're allowed to use it as my main point, so... Can't you set it to render both sides? I could, but that's not the issue. It's just like a literal hole, like over here, because there's just no mesh there, which I've just missed, it seems. So I just got to close the gap. Actually, I might go this way. I just gotta close it with something like this or something. Yeah, put my music back on. Just gotta find the balance. Something like that, I think, is probably fine. Yeah, if I angle it a bit like that. The textures are a little bit different in style, but I think it's gonna look fine. Yeah. So I gotta make sure that textures kind of look the same. Yeah, and that's still two things, but I think that's fine. It's a little off, but I like it. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think it's too off-putting. I don't think you're gonna notice that, really. Okay. I gotta figure out how I want to approach this. I want to do sort of like a wall, this is like full on cardboard wall almost. So I just gotta find a wall. Let me see if I can. Speaking of doing some coding. We did a bit of coding yesterday, actually. This was like the one thing that actually worked for me and was pretty decent. Here it is. So I have this like blueprint. I can like create junk with it. And it's meant to choose between a couple different objects, but for some reason it only chooses those for me. I've had so many issues with it. So there's that. I don't know what happens if I move that. Okay, so it just deletes everything. Interesting. But yeah, I have it so that it deletes everything once I delete the object, which is pretty cool. So I may end up using that for procedural generating placement of shit. But it still needs a bit of work. Because I don't know why. I've only just noticed. Well, I think we spent like almost like. We spent probably like 30 minutes trying to debug that with the teacher in front of the class. And I was just getting issues upon issues. We fix one issue, the next issue comes. Relief, no. The curse, exactly. And that was like, I mean, that one was painful, but there were ones that were going worse than that, so we take what we can get. Okay, I'll probably use like a stone floor. Where did my thing go? I thought it was... Oh, let me get my second content browser out. Okay. Just gonna make adding objects a bit easier. I'm not doing stone blocks. I could manually place every individual rock. For some reason the textures on these... Oh no, they're fine. Oh, it's just the map mapping, I'm guessing. I'm not sure. In the content browser, they're just hella blurry, so I don't know. But it's fine in here. What are we working with? Yes! Is it? That is not straight. Oh. Now, do I want... I swear I duplicated this. Why does it only go along that one thing? So I'd almost probably need to stack these. How high do I want them? Now, let me see how high this is. I think I'm gonna want 2, to be honest. Too high. What the fuck is this? Can I go like that? Okay, I'm just hoping that it doesn't start fucking things up. Oh, it does. Oh. Alright, hold on. We can salvage this. I just need to give myself enough space. Oh no, stream tweaking. Is it? It should be fine. Very much should. We good? Alright, give me 2 seconds. I just gotta check something. Hello? Camera. Me brother's back. I now have the great job of blocking this. Which we could probably do something like this, to be honest. Oh no, that's not gonna work really, is it? I need like double-sided. Oh, because of Lumen. Lumen is holding me back. It's holding me back. You need objects with at least some thickness, because otherwise Lumen crashes out. Oh, we miss it. Dude. Ah. Nah, you gotta be junk then. How? Okay, hold on. How am I only just noticing these, huh? Riddle me that. And wireframe-wise, these are really performant, so I can just duplicate a couple of these. Hmm? Should be fine. Actually, let me use a different one. Or something like this. Oh, I use that, that's what it is. Interesting. Something like that is just holy. Hey. That's better. And now, my next roll is figuring out how thick I want these, or wide I want these. Ooh. A little bit up just so I can see it. Maybe a bit tighter. I think I'm gonna do like one snap in. I think I'm one out. Yeah, there we go. I want it to be thick because I have some ideas for it. I'm gonna be putting I'm gonna be putting some spears and shit in here, like coming out. So I want it like thick enough where the player can like walk around to that extent. I'm not just using these, FYI. Just trying to get a feel. How do these look? I can touch it up, I just want to get a feel for everything. I do feel like this is... they're slightly off, but oh well. Because I can start using different rules, you see? Uh-huh. I don't know how this one is different, but it is. Oh, it's a different size. Oh, so these might be good for these ends. Huh? Yes. Still, I think, gonna be too long. I feel like if I can run two of these, maybe one of these being a bit longer, we're not going to run into any issues. Oh shit. Let's make sure I duplicate it first. Why are we off? Hey yo. There we go. Not really impeding as well. It's like the best of all worlds. What are we thinking? Not half bad. know what's up with the lighting there, to be honest, because I don't know. Oh, I was going through this. Okay, I can fuck with that. Ah. It'll fix those issues. Oh, yeah. Okay. I can work with that. Because only I do have other temple walls, but they're just like that. Just super small. I could have like a lifting region so it's not so flat. An area where you do go up some stairs. I think maybe to like the final room, maybe. Okay, how thick are we talking here? Oh. Actually, no, it's fine. I'll leave it where it is. Creepy peepee. Don't you start creepy peepeeing, Amy. Jacob sent me a message now. He's also working on hers. It's got a... His one's sort of similar to mine, but a little bit different. He's doing more like a snowy cave. And his one's, I think, a bit more open than mine. Mine's more like tunnels, per se, whereas his is more like, it's going into a big, church thing. So I'm gonna lower this, I think, a bit, but I want this to be like regular, you know, if that makes sense. Oh, I may need to fix that. This side don't really have that issue. There we go. I don't think that side's too bad, to be honest. Nowhere near as bad. We're making progress. Then in terms of roofs, I honestly want it to be as well. Is it gonna have to be? Oh, fuck's sake, move. I think a little bit upscared. Oh! Sorry. The roofs kind of merge into each other. Looks pretty good, to be honest, though. Typical. Alright. So I'm actually gonna do is I think... Well, it's not actually too bad. I was need to close it up as well. Should be pretty easy. If I shove these in there. And then fingers crossed. Oh, what the fuck? Okay. Make sure I'm duplicating when I'm dragging across. I know that's slightly off, but I want to make sure that it all works first. I'm liking this. Give me a second. Hold on. Well, I remember. Doink, doink, doink. Do they... Hold on. Let me quickly... go like this. I'm fine with that sprite, to be honest. It goes for so long. Hold on. Maybe easy for me to start from this. So that's the mast. But what did they use? Oh, cascade particles. Ugh. Do they use cascade? I take that back. Okay, hold on. Let me sit down for this. It's getting serious now. It's getting serious. Okay. Why don't you give me this stinky fucking anyway? Oh, it's been a minute since I've used this. Ship location. Oops. Because we're adding velocity down. I don't know if this is going to be visible, and I'm going to need some actual lighting going. So I'm just going to add. Okay, so that's obviously quite big. That's kind of cool. Do you have used Houdini? I do have Houdini. Have I used Houdini in the past? Do I remember how to use Houdini? Not so much. Like I can do basic, the very basic, and I remember the basics. But assuming you've touched Houdini before, you probably catch my drift there. Nebula boy. I made a nebula and I was not happy with it in the end, to be honest. You can make a procedural rock generator. Yeah. Into them. I have a couple of VFX software, to be honest. I have. Hold on. Let me be careful when I say have. Okay. Because have might be a complete and utter lie. Let's see. I had a rock generator in Blender. I'll see if I can find it, because it's a very simple thing. Houdini can, but Houdini takes forever to fucking learn, to be honest. That probably... If I was, like, serious about this and we had a lot of time, I would probably go about that, though. These are scans, you see. So I'm not too bogged down by scans. Do I have it? I think I do. I don't know if I remade it, but I know I lost it like twice. Yes, this was the one. Although this isn't like complete, and this is more like stony rock than fully rock. Although if I use like geometry nodes, I could probably get an actual better looking one. But I think this is like as simple like procedural that you can do. When it loads, here we go. I don't know if this is gonna work or not, because this is like from maybe like third from Blender 3.0. Fuck, this is running slow. Blender. Hold on. Let Blender cook. There we go. Oh. Why is it? I'm guessing my... Is this... Why are we on CPU? I'm guessing this is just this. There we go. Yeah, there we go. So it's these. Oh. Hello? Oh. Wait, how did it work? Oh, the sizing. Right, so this wasn't complete. This was sort of. So I can duplicate these, for example, and it goes between a couple different color combinations, so you can sort of see it randomizes them. And then here, I have sort of like a... I can sort of go there. So there's like full-on rocks. They're obviously sort of constrained by the texture. Yeah, I'm awake. It's like 2 PM, Chief. So yeah, this is like a real basic rock generator that I made ages and ages ago. This was back in my last course. And I just sort of made this for fun. Using lattices. How was this working? This is... Oh yes, this is a displace modifier, and it uses that. New Zealand doesn't make sense to you. If you were European, I would be able to give you a complete rundown of that, but you're not European. We are generally about 12 hours difference to European. So that was pretty cool. That we'd go in there. Generally 12 hours. I don't know. I'd almost say the opposite of America's the weird ones there. 15 hours about. Yeah. Because Europe, we're 12. So we go in between like 12, 11, 12 hours. And then I think like Japan and stuff, we're about like a... I think that stuff's maybe like a 3 or so hour difference. It's just America. It's like they got way too many fucking time zones going, so you can never keep up. How's the future? We're doing pretty good, Chief. We're working on an environment. I've been super busy, Noodle. So I haven't done any... I haven't been able to really do much Path of Exile. I started coding an AI model generator. Oh, really? The result's a little weird, I'll send you. Oh, yeah. Hold on. This is what we're working with, Noodle. So doing level design. So I was just doing a bit of VFX, which you can see of like these water droplets going. I'm gonna change the material and stuff like that, but coming along. I've only just started adding this, thank you. Bear in mind I haven't modeled this. This is only level design, so this is maybe baddies would be sick. Indeed. I didn't model any of this though, it was the only thing. But outside of that, yeah. I think it's looking pretty cool. It's coming along. Let me see something. Give me one moment. I swear I pressed be right back. Alright, hold on. Give me one moment. Hold on. I'm lost. Fuck, what the fuck? Sorry, hold on. I'm trying to look at something on Discord, but my fucking Discord... Alright, hold on. I'm about to crash out in a second. Hold on. I'm trying to find a particular Discord, and I've lost it. I've gone through 3 or 4 times. There it is. No, that's not it. What the fuck? Hold on. I've genuinely lost it. What the fuck? Because I got a ping, and I kind of ignored it, and I'm trying to go back and read it quickly. Yeah. Okay, we're good to go. Let me get my music back. Alright, sorry about that. Okay. I don't think I want to populate this. I'm going to close these gaps though. Because I'm still not really worrying about populating all these. If I was there, we're almost fine. I'm just going to go for those. I'll make use of these again. Because these are super lightweight. They're not too heavy. Oops. Is that? No, that isn't what I was after. Just trying to close this gap, really. Man. Hold on. Let me stop, drop, and roll for a second. I feel like that's probably fine. And that other side needs it as well. Oh, I could just make these fucking smaller. Smart guy. It's not. None of them are impeding on there. That's good. What the fuck is that? Okay, sorry about that. There we go. We are looking good now. This is the rock. Oh, wait. Oh, that's not a rock. That's just a generator model. Okay. I was like, that's a weird looking rock. I'm like, oh, it's not meant to be a rock. Right. Not bad, though, to be honest. Oh, it's textured. Oh, I don't think the textures came with it, to be honest. I close Blender. Yeah. That's because they're unlinked, that'll be why. Not bad though, Chief, not bad. Yeah. Houdini's like a very much a 50-50 thing. Because on one side, oh, that's what it's looking like. Skeleton. Pretty cool. That's the thing with Houdini. Houdini is very much like a slow start, but once you've started, shit goes super quick. Because then it's like, I've done like procedural clouds in it and stuff. That's the only recent thing I've done, the procedural clouds. But, outside of the clouds, I haven't really done too much. No, okay, sorry, that's a lie. I have done plenty of things outside of that. It's just, might have to change the LODs and stuff. I just don't want to change every single object's LOD, which is so annoying. It's a bit far away. Try count's pretty high. I don't think you can actually tell though. Gotta look in. You have a good one, Amy. Thanks for popping by. Yeah, I don't think there's a way that you can tell here. I know of the way, I know it's real simple in Unreal. Oops. It just gives those a little bit of a... You can just see rocks behind it, so it's not like fully... Nothing. Oh, fuck, when did this happen? Must have been when I was moving shit. Okay, that's still fine there. This light ray, both super good and super annoying. The little half-burnt candles in those. I could do, at the moment it's just exuding stuff. But I ain't going too much with the details yet. I'm planning on adding... Oh, here we go. Oh, let me see if these are all like the same size. They are, okay. Hold on. I have a couple plans for things that I think is gonna look real cool once I'm done. I want... What do I want? So these, I'm gonna have some things coming in. That means nothing. I'm gonna have some... What is it? Some stuff stuck in the ground. Spears. So it's like some people got ambushed here. Maybe some bones and whatnot. Still kind of high though. Add this one being damaged. I just don't want it to be too repetitive. Let me duplicate this. Spin it on that 90 there. That's sneaky. I'm gonna make a granny-like game in Unity real quick. You really, really want to. It'll be cool. You have to show me how that goes. Just on that grind to make that quick game, huh? Oh, this will look cool. Yeah. So the poly count is pretty high. I'm getting pretty good performance, to be honest. So, and I'm getting pretty good performance in the case of this being Unreal. And this is while I'm streaming and stuff. I usually get about rectangle. Gonna time yourself. Ariel, you been doing some game jams? There you go. I think this increases performance. Oh, maybe not. Yeah, it does, I think. You have to let me know how that goes. I think I want an HDRI, I'm not too sure. Anyway. That's coming along pretty damn well. Okay, time is it? It's 2:14. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm going to start working on the next corridor, which is pretty long. It's longer than I thought it was. And we can sort of tie it back. I'm going to close it up quite a bit, so this will be quite big, I think. It may be longer than it is large. This is looking pretty good, to be honest, though. Then we just gotta add developer commentary, which would be a fucking pain. I don't really want it to be so long, but I sort of have to. Okay, that's about as straight as I'm going to get it. So I think for this... I think I'm going to do some stairs, and I'm going to have sort of like an obstacle to go around. Let me see. Or do I want stairs going to the final place? No, we'll do stairs here. I do think I had more stone stairs, so I'm not too sure. Oh, that's because these are stone stairs. I think I have other stairs, just not stone. Oops. Oh, I mean, something like that could work. Oh, those are just the lights. I might make this a little bit lower. So what's the collisions? Yeah.
Think I'll find it all somewhere between the ice and fire, 'cause it's all I'm ever thinking, and I need another savior.
They're the same fucking thing.
I don't hear anything about it right now. Take down.
I'm guessing these are, yeah. Oh no, big rocks there. Hit a little obstacle. No, the texture's fucking up now. I have to reload to get the other textures working. I could honestly extend that, to be honest. Hold on. Set mesh. Uh-huh. Oops. Spear spawner. Is this gonna work? Okay. Yes, but no. Cause it's still only spawning that one object. So there's something in this that's forcing it to only spawn that one thing. Oh, it's this. What happens if I remove this? On a scale of 1 to 10, how barely do I need that? Okay, so I actually do need it. So naturally I'd need... Yeah, but I can just choose the mesh. So there's something wrong with my original one. Where it only spawns the one and that's where it is. Never go like this. What? Oh, so it is inherently just choosing that one. There's some inspiration for the horror house? Oh, that's looking sick. Like the art style. Big man, where you been? I'm leaving stream now, dude. I'm stopping stream. You're late. No, I'm joking. I'm not stopping yet, but I'm probably about maybe 3/4 done with what I want to do. Watching somebody else do their level design. They are doing a train station. Sorry, gee. I still got a little bit. I'm currently working on some procedural generation. Spawn transform scale. Let's go 0.5, I think it was. 0.5. Or can I choose the... There's gotta be more to this. Or maybe we just haven't set that up yet. Okay, so I'm not actually using this. So there we go. Sorry, I missed it. Was working, Jim. No, you're good. You're good. I feel rushed. Like, at the end of the day, if you really want to see what I've done, I do have VODs going, so you can always watch back. Been pretty good. I've done a little bit of work. For some reason you can't actually see this. Hold on. There you go. I've got a droplet spawner that I made. It is a droplet spawner, bear in mind. So, it's not like full water. If I wanted like full water, I'd just increase the amount of particles. Spawn rate, here we go. So if I did like 10, for example, you could see it's like water dripping right now. I just want 1. And then right now I'm doing some procedural or attempting some procedural generation. I'm trying to figure out why. I'm trying to figure out how to. Some spawning spears. Okay, that's much better. Oh, that's looking good. Oh. It's looking amazing. Thank you, thank you. Chris, thank you. This is my level design. This is just my level, so this isn't even a game, to be honest, in the end. But so you can see these, like for example, these are hitting stuff and these are not spawning there. What I'm after. So I might have these all going pull down the sides, to be honest. To be honest, once I add like actual walls, I'll probably redo this because it'll delete the ones that I don't want. But it's coming along. Ignore these textures, I just gotta close and reopen. So some of them, I don't know if it's like map mapping or the caches are running out, but it just kind of ruins some of the look. Move to the next thing, so I'm gonna have some spears coming out of here. And then this, some like dangerous areas, so you gotta make sure that you're watching out. It's pretty cool. Thank you, thank you. So I've just got these spears going. It's pretty cool. But I'll populate these and whatnot in a bit. And it's pretty performant as well. Like, bear in mind, I'm running this at about 100 FPS. Although we are getting some weird issues. I think this texture streaming pull is fucking me over. I don't know how to increase the budget, but that could be as simple as saving and relaunching it all. What's on sale? Some games. Oh. Ooh! Thank you. That was my power, not power remembrance. Research proposal. Make sure I star this. Yeah. Indiana Jones first movie. I don't remember what the first movie is, but it's exactly what I'm wanting. I don't know how to explain like what the environment is, like sort of underground cavey temple style. But I'm thinking something like Indiana Jones. Try Repo. Oh, the game Repo. I do know Repo. But I got way too many games I'm fucking playing through now, to be honest. I'm on the grind. I'm stuck in Kingdom Come. Not like literally stuck, but it's actually pretty cool. So I've gone from where I am, and this is like my original prototype. So I think this is like wider, but I've sort of like rounded my room, for example. My room's taller. It's like the cross section. This is pretty much the same. This is a little bit shorter of a path, but it's about the same. I think it's actually technically the same size, it's just this is a lot bigger than it should be. Then this is shorter. Indiana Jones yet. Don't know if it's good or not. I've got no clue. I haven't tried the Indiana Jones game either. It does look cool though. I haven't got the money to pay for it though. Nor do I have the time. I got way too much shit. I have way too many games. I'm like trying to play through I think like 3 games at the moment. 3 or 4. Graphics and animations from us are really good. Yeah. Everyone, I was the same, but everyone's just like, oh, ray tracing only? Yeah, that game's gonna be kind of shit. It turned out to actually be really good. It's like, oh, okay, buddy. Okay, I'll give you this one. You guys kind of cooked. Now, at the moment, I am grinding some Kingdom Come, although I've kind of leaned back a little bit. So I played a little bit. I actually got to see where I killed somebody, which I'm not going to say whom, in case you do end up ever playing it. Volty, but I didn't play long. I played maybe like 30 minutes yesterday, still downloading Unity 6. It does seem like Unity 6 does have some pretty cool stuff. They have some pretty cool rendering systems, I saw. I did see a little bit of Unity 6 stuff. I don't even keep up with that anymore with gaming nowadays. I just want to know if it runs or not. Yeah. So I played about like 30 minutes of this yesterday, and then I realized that my PC was like fucking almost burning my hand to the touch. I'm like, I'm gonna hop off my computer, because I've had issues in the past, so I'm not gonna say anything, because that shit gonna give me... I don't want to bring it back. I don't want to bring it back. So I played a bit of this, and then the other two games I'm kind of playing through is The Witcher 2. Pissed me off yesterday, but playing some of that and some Thronebreaker. To be honest, 2 Witcher games and then a fucking Kingdom Come. This one hopefully should only be about like 25 hours. Then I'm like 5 hours and then I've only completed the first fucking mission, so... I don't know about 25 hours. It might be a bit longer. And then this one, I'm about at least 1/3 of the way. Your PC, because I've finished chapter 1, and then I'm like maybe a bit of chapter 2. I've maybe say completed like maybe quarter of chapter 2. Maybe a bit less than a quarter. How positively you interpret is, yeah. My PC, I got the one issue of my CPU being, what do you call it? My CPU is liability. I got the 7950X. You know, one of the best CPUs you can get on the market. Maybe the 9950X need more cooling, exactly. But if you run any of the 7th generation CPUs and higher, the way that they work is they work water cooled. It's AIO, to be exact. Sort of see the water unit going there. Yes, I have a sticker on it that says caution. I haven't bothered taking it off, to be honest. For the 79, some people will say air cooling will handle just as much as water cooling. If you're running a 7950X or 7950 and you're borderline 7800X3D, you pretty much need an AIO. Because I'm running a 360. So I'm running a 360 cooler, which means there's 3 fans of 120, because each fan is generally 120. I don't know if you guys can... Oh, I can't bring my fucking thing there anyway. So, 3 is some Corsair one. It was recommended to me. It was expensive though. It was like fucking $300. Or maybe a bit more than 300, I think. But I think I got it a little bit cheaper, because I had one, some Lian Li cooler, and that one fucking shit itself. It sounded like if I was crashing it. It sounded like a car. Every second it was like dun, 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 dun. Like, oh, that's not good. I should be good. It should be fine, and it does, but even like with a 360 cooler, it still gets up to the 80s. I've had it hit 90 a couple times. I think the highest I've seen it is 95 degrees, which is hot. A normal CPU you don't want to go to 95, but I think the 7th gen and higher, and I think the Intel's are the same. The 14th generation, I'm not too sure about the 13th. I think the 13th as well. Those ones can go to 110 before they get damaged, so they're a bit higher. But they run as hot as they can. They will run as much as they can when they actually start going, to get all the performance out. So it does kind of, you know, but the downside, of course, of that is then that's not great for my room temperatures. So I'm like dying. What's your central fans for case ventilation? How long ago have you reapplied thermal paste? my computer's only about. Well, it's not too old, to be honest. Double-edged sword. Yeah. Actually, it's not. It will be even less old because my I'd probably say it's been a little bit over a year. So it is very, very new, and the thing. And then I say a little bit over than a year because that's when I changed my AIO, because I swapped that out a couple months after getting my PC. I haven't really looked into. It is pre-built, but it's not like I chose the parts, but otherwise, apart from that, it's like pre-built. As in, I paid PB Tech and they fucking built that shit for me. So I don't have to deal with all that shit. But rest of the cooling should be mostly fine. But it's just that fucking... Just realizing you use a blue snowball. Bad thermal paste application, yeah. For the most part, it's fine. It's just when I'm running like fucking Path of Exile. And yesterday... I mean, yesterday was fine. I think I was hitting about 75 degrees yesterday while I was playing Kingdom Come, but it was just super fucking hot in my case. But it was 32 degrees yesterday. So 32 degrees doesn't help any fucking cooling, to be honest. It's like, okay, let's bring in some of that cool air, but then the fucking cool air is actually still fucking hot air, and it's like, for fuck's sake. And then even my fucking Steam Deck was like shitting itself. It was fine. My Steam Deck was running fine and everything, but I was like, fuck, dude, this is getting a little bit hot even for my Steam Deck. And it's playing The Witcher. Even my phone, it was just, everything was fucking hot, to be honest, at that point. Like, I put my phone down, and then I fucking grabbed it, like, 30 minutes later, and I'm like, fuck, dude, even my phone's hot. It was, like, hot to the touch. It was not good. Even my, I have a phone holder for my car, and that shit fell off my car. I realized because I was going for a drive to refuel my car earlier today. Which was not too bad. The fuel prices have gone down, Arnold, I have noticed. Which is good. Because last time I checked, I was going to have to pay like $3 a litre. But I got it to, like, it was like 2.8, I think, today. Because I'm on 95. Which is good. I'll take 95. I mean, I'll take fucking 2.8, but $3, that's starting to get it a bit expensive. Not as bad as COVID. COVID was fucking terrible, though. I think 95 got up to like fucking... I think it was like $3.60. I was like, I'm not refueling my car. At least I wasn't driving, you know, with COVID and everything, you just couldn't drive around anyway. There's nowhere to be. Get a motorbike, yeah. Oh. That's interesting. So when I restart, I lose all these. That's interesting to know. It's fine because I can just re-add them, so as long as the spawners are there, it's no real biggie. But there's something interesting to note. Ironically speaking, I do kind of... So I went to Italy earlier this year. I gotta be honest, I've been to a couple places like this. They kind of sell you on getting a fucking moped, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. Do you know what? I wouldn't mind a moped because those are super cheap. It's like, what, $1,000 for a moped? Insurance, cheap as tits. Fuel, cheap as tits. And I don't need a motorbike license as well. Cheap as tits. I think unless I get like a big moped, but I wouldn't want one. But I'm not getting one. But they did kind of sell me on that. They did sell me, but like there's no, like I'm not going to get a moped if I've got a car. So I've already got a car. So unless I move to a different, ever ridden a moped? Never ridden one. Sometimes easier to crash. Yeah. Oh, those 50cc ones are pretty shit though, yeah. Drive that much. So it's like, Pretty much for me, it's either just go to work, like that's like 20 minutes away. I'm not on the highway, I'm not fucking anywhere, so it's no biggie. So if I ended up having to move, I'd consider getting one. Unless I got like a decent job, because at the moment I haven't worked in fucking 3 weeks because there's been no work. So stuff like that when I'm like I'm fucking I'm just losing money. I'm paying for fuel. I have to get a service soon. I got insurance as well. And I got no income. But hopefully I get some more work again. It's just a lull period, really. We get periods of lots of work and then like not much work. Sorry, let me see how this one's going. Fucking budget of streaming pulls goes crazy. All these teachers, I assume these are maybe... They might be 2048, but they're possibly 4K. I don't know how they do this. This is just the fucking thing that I'm using. Go here. Oh, I'm pretty happy with this, I think, width-wise. Player jumps over there, lands on, comes back down again. And delete that as well. Dude, this is looking really good. Oh, I just realized I do gotta be careful though of this. I'm not too worried because bear in mind this is gonna be a big cave. So even if I have some of these, like if these rocks impede, there's not like the biggest of deals to be honest for me. I think I also want to like bring this back as well, you know. And I think this is, instead of it being, I might still have this, but I sort of want it to like open up, so I'm not actually having like a full corridor there really. Yeah, definitely not going to be that long. Like maybe the corridor's like this long. And then it opens up, I think. This is really coming together though. I'm pretty satisfied with it. The smell. Are you guys gonna have an in-game visual settings? No, no, no. Like this. Okay. To preface, this is only. Think of this as like a test demo. I guess. So the whole purpose of this is just like to see. What would you call it? It's to show off our ability of drawing people's attention effectively. Like how can you use visual cues to draw attention? Like for example, I got this light that points there. I have sound effects, for example, of water dropping with, I'm gonna have the water of course, and then one of these I'm gonna have like lights going down. you know, how to direct you. Obviously, you don't want to stand on fucking spikes, so I got spikes there. I'm gonna have a bunch of like lights going down a pathway down here. A bunch of those sorts of things. So it's like, this is more like a test. This isn't really a playable game per se. It's more like a test environment, if that makes sense. So there won't be anything like that. To be honest, I've never done any of those actually before. I have made an options menu and stuff like that, but nothing like workable. If I were being completely honest. See if I can like stop bringing this inwards. How's your gym stuff, by the way? Earlier, how's that? You make some? You doing pretty good with that one? Sort of lighting. I'm really digging this. See if I can make. I know that making things wider like that is, as an artist, I'm an absolute hater because it stretches your textures. But it ain't too bad. To you, Mr. Angel G. Oh. Okay, I'm glad I did a quick test and I can see that. Oh, I can visualize this one. So, speaking of visualization, I want this to be sort of like the end, but I still don't want it to be too close, you know what I mean? Sorry, what was that about the gym? Couldn't hear you. No, that's good. How did that go, Chief? So you mentioned that you went to the gym. How's the gym sesh? Oh. Oh, that was... Oh, so what I just did wasn't even the right one. I was meant to move that. Whoops. Can have a little bit going in, I think. It's not the biggest deal, but... I can get away with something like that, to be honest. So you can do something like that. Great League Day. Well, I could get away with that, to be honest. I could get away with it. Leg day, hoping my goofiest legs won't be ticklish doing your massage during. I thought you already did your massage. You got another massage going. Man, I'm cooking right now. So it comes out, it sort of widens a little bit. And then we're going to have a bunch of just shit. Oh, the only thing I might end up doing, see if I can bring these down a little bit earlier. Oops. Was supposed to get one over the weekend, but ended up feeling sick. Yeah, because that was the one that I was talking to you about, wasn't it? Need to read that Darren Witcher book. How yeah? I will convince you as well. You're not getting away. You're not escaping. Don't you think you can escape that one, buddy? I will convince you. I've been reading the audiobooks and oh my god. I am quite far into the audiobooks as well. I probably don't need this many spawners, but like if I go a little bit higher, might be able to get better placement. Just made one there. Fill in the gaps a little bit. It does go pretty damn hard. Oh, that's gonna look so good. Hold on, I'll quickly read your message. I'm just gonna add a rectangle light. Oops. I'm not actually, I mean, I may end up having this, but unlikely that I have this. Just trying to be able to get some flat lighting going so I can actually see. Hey, okay, so I've been low-key trying to find a spot to start reading it outside. I haven't been slacking. I just think this Wednesday I'll go to a breakfast cafe by the water. Real. That'll be kind of vibes. On a generally sunny day, we have which is very much not today. I don't know if my exposure is not really going to help me. It's quite poury rainy right now. But like, when I have a bit of time and it's like a sunny day, I just go into like awning and we have some deck chairs and shit. Lie down on the deck chairs. Get a cushion out. Put my sun hat on so I'm not getting blinded by the light. It's either that or I'll hop on my Steam Deck outside. Although, I've had limited ability to do that lately, due to just inherent busyness. Because I'm always of the case of like, I could go and chill and do a little bit of chilling, but I have so much work to do. And I've always got work to do. So I've been struggling to find time. That was the one pro of being, well, not the one pro, there are lots of pros, but when I went traveling earlier this year, there's a lot of driving, and some of the driving is like a 50-50. I did finish reading my book, But then I also listen to a lot of audiobooks and stuff like that, so. Honestly, this is kind of cool. If I hop off, yeah. What happens if I actually... Yeah, okay, so I can just stand on the things. That was kind of funny. That was kind of funny. Let me make sure that if I... You can sort of get trapped a little bit, I feel. Yeah, you can sort of get onto some of these and then get yourself back up. It doesn't kill you. Oh. Yeah! Sorry. Gotta have my cool composure going. I just think it looks fucking sick. Ah, dude, I was cooking. I came in today and that shit wasn't in my head. And I came out of today with a cool fucking idea. Because I had no clue how I was going to fill this. I sort of wanted to go... I did have an idea of doing like a murky pond. But then I feel like this was just too long to do a murky pond. So I might still utilize that idea later. But we cooking. What could I use? Okay, I may not be able to use it, but we'll see. I'll see what you send me. If that's the case. Some of these are like good, but just not lumen good, if that makes sense. As in, I know lumen and its limitations. I do sort of want like gaps though in here. I sort of want there to be like a gap in the roof. That one's not really what I'm after, I don't think. Zelda. Some water temple is just an idea. Having like water and stuff. Like underwater. I know I definitely can't do underwater because I technically can, but that one might be a bit of a pain. I was just yelling at my friend for fucking stealing my ideas. He's not like actually stealing it, but it's just there's some what do you call it, overlap with our ideas. I'm like, buddy, don't you be stealing my ideas. Oops. Pressing the wrong button, I'm like, why the fuck is this acting weird? Water is pretty cool. That Stellar water. Unfortunately, it won't really fit my scene there. That Stellar water is easy to make though. I have made very similar. Sounds like he should make magic if he's stealing it. Okay, buddy. Okay. I see where this is going, huh? I see where this is going, buddy. I don't know. Turn that back on. Hold on, I'm just trying to figure out how I want... Oh, okay. That's not gonna work, is it? I'm like, whoa, why is this awfully flat? That would explain it. I do have some water though already in here. Like, not like that water, but I do have some water. I don't know really what it looks like. I haven't really played around. I've seen it's like usage. I don't really look at... Speaking of repo. The Jacob Testic is in repo. Something also helps with breakup. Oh, for fuck's sake. Let me do that as well. Honestly, this is a really good pace, though. Oh, dude, we are cooking real fucking hard right now. I can tell you that. And... oh no, this shit's gonna go so hard. If I grab my tang... directional, not rectangle, sorry. Go night. I think I might not go. Definitely the design is coming along very nicely. Yeah. More or less, more or less. Sorry, let me do a little bit of testing. I may have something that I might have to fix, which is just going to be a little bit annoying to me. Okay, hold on. Okay, so we are actually getting an issue. So I was worried about. Because I'm seeing some lighting like this. Where is that lighting coming from? So it's definitely this. Is it? Like... We are getting some light bleeding. Thanks to Lumen. Which is bad. I want to preface. What is going on? When I say I don't like Lumen that much, this type of shit is why. Like, what the fuck is going on? So bear in mind, this is fully enclosed now. Yet there's light coming in from it. Stuff like this, like what? How does this shit work? Actually, speaking of, I didn't realize that volumetric scattering existed. It's gonna be great for this. Why is this red though? Oops. But yeah, this sort of stuff is cool. I can agree with you there. What I can't agree with you is why this is being such a pain. I'm so mad. The letting us set the pixelation bug on the ground is annoying, but maybe you could use that to your advantage. No, I think this is fixed by me removing this, I believe. Yes. The only thing is, for the most part, this stuff I'm not too sure. Actually, let me read. Oh. I might actually debug that because it's not great. It's more the fact that I'm getting lighting, yeah, where there shouldn't be lighting. Oh, actually. I think I know what's not helping me here. So the issue is no. Hold on. Maybe this might help, to be honest. This is just, so these are just the inabilities of Lumen. So when people praise Lumen and shit, do note, it ain't a universally great thing. That's what I was looking for. Oh. But, so Lumen, to preface, what's your favorite engine? Honestly, I don't really have an answer, because they all have their pros and cons, really. If I show you something, let me show you something. You'll see why this is bad. I'd assume this will work with a plane. So, what I'm going to do is, with light, and the way that light works, right? With the way that light works, if you have a wall, for example, and you have a light, like Like, for example, one of my lights inside the scene. I'm going to explain one of the downsides to Lumen and why it frustrates me sometimes. If I turn on my lights, right, the room next door to... So the way that light works is it bounces, 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 right? Multiple times, and that's how you get lighting, indirect lighting, stuff like that. AO and everything, right? In real life. The way that a light's going to work, and with walls, right, is the room next door to me, and the hallway, and the bathroom, and everything. If I turn on these lights in here, and I close my door, you're not going to see the light in any other of the other rooms. Lumen requires thickness of objects. So, if I'm correct, this is at 3. I go like 50 there. Okay, this is working here. Sometimes, I don't know why this is working now for this instance, but it is a very known issue that there are... Oh, okay, hold on. Is it the other way? Do I need to go the other way? Long story short, I mean... Yeah, so you can see that it is escaping. So, this ends here. I think if I make this two-sided, it'll fix it. But, yeah. So you can see the light is obviously passing through this plane. That, long story short, is the issue. And I think, I mean, there's a lot of different names for what this could be. I call it light leaking, because it's just leaking light. But that's one reason sorry. That's one reason I dislike Lumen, among other reasons. Lumen has so many issues. Like, Lumen probably is one of the best default renderers in terms of like realism. Keyword realism. As there are other issues. The only, like I wouldn't use Lumen generally for a non-realistic scene. Like, I know there are some cases that do use it, like the game that Rivals that we play, sorry. I generally wouldn't do that though. Sorry, hold on. That just cuts it off. Ooh, actually that could work for me though. That fixes that issue. Hold on. I just learned something. Okay, hold on. We're cooking here now. So there's this barn door and it seems to cut off the lighting. Although it is kind of obvious. But bear in mind, we ain't having it too bright. I don't know, I still need to play around with it a little bit, because it's actually just fundamentally not working. Unlike this, like, here is working fine, because I turned this off, and you don't get as much scattering. So I may have a speak with the teachers about that one. But, oh, I mean, this may work still fine. I may close it up a bit more there. If I close these up, I think it would provide a better job. Oops. Was a rectangle light, to be honest? Is that barn door? Is this any better? Hold on. Actually, lighting wise, that might be a bit better. If I close that barn door. Yeah, I think that's actually giving me slightly better results. So I want to illuminate the path here a little bit, yeah? There's some like lighting, for example. Big man belt. And how you can utilize lighting. For example, see how I got it only really on these areas. There's some like smart stuff that I'm doing to damn. Okay, sorry. This is only getting better. We're making progress though. Everything's kind of like coming together a little bit to give me damn, so I've lit up this path effectively. You can see. I sort of want to close that up a little bit, but fuck yeah. Once we stop that light leaking, which I think I needed to close it a little bit, it starts cooking. She be going hard. Okay, I gotta be honest, I might end stream there though. Because it's going real hard. High IQ design. And I do, the one pro is I am streaming this on. So I can go back to these VODs and take pictures and stuff of my progress. Which is part of the reason to why I'm streaming, to be honest. Half because I'm half streaming it because then I get some get some real cool fucking I get all that so I can save it all later. And then two, what am I gonna do, right? This is an ironic thing. Big man, I haven't really been doing this with my game, but I usually record like weekly progress posts showing off where we're at with the games, because then I can always just go back, search everything up, take screen grabs of like progress and stuff like that, what everything's looking like, and then I can kind of work with them. This one not so much, but it is putting together really well. So I'm fucking with this. I got nothing else to do, right? I'm working on this. I don't mind chatting, and then maybe, you know, people can give me ideas. I can kind of like show what I'm working on and stuff like that. So I do get a couple people like asking me, you know, what are you up to? What have you been doing? I can always just go back and send them videos and stuff. Go, here, I've been working on some set dressing, shit like that, some little design. And we do be cooking. So that's always a pretty cool thing. Makes sense, yeah. So, you know, I think I'm going to end stream here, and I will catch us later. I hope you enjoyed that though, Big Man, Angel G, and you know, thanks to the rest of you guys coming in, Arnold, Amy, and Noodle. I hope this has been entertaining. Sort of seeing, sort of like behind the scenes of, you know, how I go to approach some of these things. You know, just making sure everything has a purpose and stuff like that. Sort of getting a cool approach to some of those things. But yeah, I might do one more thing. Oh, I'll do one more thing, and then I'll end stream. I will make one more particle effect. My own one. Take care, brother. It's been a pleasure. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah. Now this one's not my game. This is just a project. It's just a level design project. I wouldn't mind it being a game. This is like one of the first times though. This is something ironic that you guys might not know. This is like the first time I'm actually using hold on. Asset packs. I never have really used asset packs in the past. This one's not going to take long though. That's why I'm doing it. Just building out the house for Wannabe Granny game. Have a good one. I'll catch you tomorrow then. Hell yeah. I'm just finishing this one up, and then I'm going to be going. Is that going well, though? Which way is my Y? I feel like that's... Oh. I was gonna say, I'm like, why did it get shorter? Maybe it doesn't need to be even 1500. Okay, so it is going. The X, I might go like 600. Just blocking it out. If this was like a full-on actual system, this would be terrible having such a high size. Oh, let me lower these sizes, I think. One and three. Color. Yeah, there we go. So I want them to be quite transparent. Hold on, one last look. After adding those particles. I'm tempted to increase the... I think FPS is still fine. And decrease maybe the amount of particles in the room. Maybe it's fine. Like a very particle-y room. Okay, that's so good. Alright. I'm gonna end that, but yeah, just blocking it out with Pro Builder should be nearly done before bed. Yeah, you have to send me how that ends up going, to be honest. But yeah, thank you guys all for watching. I don't know if I'm gonna be streaming. I'm not streaming, of course, tomorrow because we're working on the game, of course, Arnold. And then Thursday, depending on if I work and if I end up continuing with this, I probably won't stream anything else unless I'm doing this assessment. But otherwise, yeah. Oh, Thursday I have to stream anyway. Thursdays and Fridays are my normal stream schedule. So next stream Thursday anyway, unless something comes up. But yeah, thank you guys. Have a good one. See you guys next time. Laters.